Really, what is customer service? Right? It's ordinary. It's average at best. You may come across somebody who's nice, but it's ordinary. What you need to create to distinguish yourselves, to really truly differentiate yourselves in your market, is you need to create that fan-first culture. Well, fan comes from the word fanatic. And when you really think about what a fanatic is somebody who actually takes something to that next level. A fanatic is loyal. A fanatic is going to go overboard. Well, wouldn't that be great if all of your customers were fans or fanatics? I have been a Mets fan for a very long time, and for many, many, many years, the Mets were not a good team. But it didn't matter what happened, I had this fan loyalty to them. And it didn't matter what they did, I was always going to be a fan. If every single one of you had customers that were that loyal and always would be fanatical about your business, would they be your advocates? How do we create more fans? To own that experience, you have to kind of let go of those reins just a bit, right? You have to trust your team and make sure that they're going to make good decisions. It doesn't mean you trust them without training. It doesn't mean you trust them without correction. It means that you trust your team to make the best decisions possible with the end goal in mind. And I promise you, we're going to get into this a little bit later. So let's take this one step further. What if you are not the leader of your company? As some of you are not the leader of your company in here. Well, what then you need to do is make the culture for your department. Who are you in charge of? What's your culture going to look like for your department? Which is okay, because guess what? Great things have come from the bottom as well as come from the top. And if you're creating that culture in your department, you're going to lead. And if you're leading, are you differentiating yourself for your business, for your customers, for your team members? That's where we're trying to get this idea. Creating this great culture. Now that you've decided what this culture is going to look like, I challenge you to look back and ask yourself, are you delivering the basics perfectly? Because guess what? You can't ever go to the next level unless you have the basics down. What are your 4 words? What are the 4 words? And when I say 4, I would go 4 to 8. But what are your 4 words that are going to define your company's culture? So if we were talking about Colin, me, right, why I'm here, my 4 words would be provide a passionate, inspiring conversation. And I would make sure as my company grows that everybody understands that this is what we're here for. To provide a passionate, inspiring conversation. And if we can do that, we accomplish what our goal is. I want you to take a moment. I want you to think about that just for a second, and I want you to tell me, what would your 4 words be? As leaders now, how do you create this culture that I have been talking about for the last 25 minutes? How do you do that? Let me tell you, first of all, it's not easy. And it's probably, to do it well, it's going to be something you're going to work on every single day for the rest of your career. Let me say that again. It's not easy, and it's something you're probably going to work on every single day for the rest of your career. But think about it. If every team member in your business offers experiences like the stories that I've shared with you today, are you going to create fans?